During an Odessa City Council meeting yesterday, a big decision was made about the future of Downtown Odessa Incorporated. The organization will now be operating as an independent nonprofit. News West 9's Jason Freund was at that meeting and tells us more tonight. Jason, what do you have?
Alex, last night at the Odessa City Council meeting, the decision made from the Odessa City Council meeting will see the city split off from the Downtown Odessa Corporation, which had been a city department, but it will now be going back to its original status. Downtown Odessa Inc. used to be known as Main Street Odessa and was originally independent of the city of Odessa. Later on, though, it would eventually join the city as a city department, but a 4-0 vote is bringing them back to their original status.
We're on our own to fundraise and staff and man events that we would be in charge of. So basically, we are back to being a standalone nonprofit.
The task force, led by Odessa City Manager John Beckmeyer, looked over every city department to see how efficient they were and if they were following city ordinances. It was during this task force that discrepancies were found involving the use of a hotel occupancy tax.
We found some things, some funds usages and some things like that that really weren't in keeping with state law, and that got us looking deeper into Downtown Odessa Inc.
Craig Stoker was on the board of directors for DOI, and while he did applaud the task force for their work, he doesn't believe that funds had been misused.
I do completely understand that we want to be following the laws, that we want to be following the rules regarding hotel occupancy tax, and I don't think at any time did anyone associated with DOI intend to break the rules or intend to use the money in an irresponsible way.
And while the DOI may not be a city department anymore, it doesn't mean that their employees will be left out in the cold.
The employees of Downtown Odessa Inc. will be given the opportunity to go to work for the city in various departments, and Downtown Odessa Inc. can continue, if they choose, to operate as an independent organization, still performing the same functions as far as bringing facade grants and things like that.
And while some with the DOI may be upset at the results, they also see it as a way to have some more freedom when it comes to revitalizing downtown Odessa and bringing in new events and businesses.
It's going to allow us to have some partnerships that might not have been available had we remained department of the city. When you are working with the municipality, you have to abide by procurement policies and other city policies that might hinder a quick turn that you would be able to make as a standalone nonprofit.
City of Odessa will be taking the responsibilities that the DOI had and roll them over into other city departments. Stoker told us that they will be losing 2 staff members along with a majority of their funding, but they do plan to continue to operate through fundraising.